In this video, I'm exploring a couple of abandoned trains. This location was really fun to explore. Also, at the end of the video, I did something very cool. It looks like a train on the track, so check that out. So here's the history of this place. The Stewartstown Railroad, chartered in 1884, is one of the oldest continuously running common carrier railroad companies, also known as STRT, in existence. It has provided freight and passenger service to southern York County, Pennsylvania since 1885, known as Short Line Railroad. The Stewartstown Railroad operates over 7.4 miles of track, which runs from Stewartstown, Pennsylvania to the interchange in New Freedom, Pennsylvania, with the former Northern Central Railroad, also known as NCR. The Stewartstown Railroad served many farmers and a handful of small manufacturers firms in its early years. Unlike many railroads of the past, the Stewartstown Railroad was able to survive the Great Depression and the shifts of the shipping from rail to truck that occurred in the late 1950s as a result of improved roads and highways. This was made possible by switching from steam engines to gas-powered locomotives. Despite a decline in business through the 1960s, a small group of loyal supporters, many of whom held stock in the company, euthanized the Stewartstown Railroad Company until 1972, when Hurricane Agnes struck. While the Stewartstown Railroad remained largely unscratched from the connecting Northern Central Railroad, sustained major damage. The soon-to-be bankrupt Penn Central, owned by the NCR at the time, and refused to repair the line. The USRA planners for the newly formed Corner Rail, which assumed Penn Central's rail lines, also refused to include the NCR as a branch line. This left the Stewartstown Railroad without a connection to the outside world. Although it appeared that the Stewartstown Railroad was no longer going to be able to provide freight service, the company continued to maintain its right of way, ROW, and locomotives in preparation for future service. The company efforts were rewarded when the PA Department of Transportation reopened the NCR once again, giving the Stewartstown an outside connection. The Stewartstown Railroad assumed tracking rights in 1985 and ran trains on the NCR until 1992.